Hello and welcome to another episode of Dissertation Diaries. It's Sunday night about 9:15 on September 1st, 2019. Tomorrow is Labor Day. This was an interesting week. I spent a good chunk of it in St. Louis traveling. That made things difficult. But let me tell you what happened. I hit a spot that I think will be a concern for me. On Monday, the 26th of August, while traveling actually, I wrote Appendix D on the questions used in the survey. I also wrote the section on sources and instrumentation of data. Instrumentation, remember that word. Tuesday, I researched internal and external validity because that was the section I was supposed to be writing. And I wrote the section on internal validity. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, I didn't get anything done. Friday, I had the day off from work, so I really buckled down and got a lot done. I wrote the section on external validity threats. I wrote the conclusion and the introduction on the validity section. And I studied section 3.9, that's reliability. In the middle of that, I bought a textbook on reliability so I could study that. And while reading that textbook, I got to thinking that what I have is for my survey and for my questions comprises, I think, an instrument. And they drill it in your head over and over. Cannot use an unvalidated instrument. And I didn't think I was, but now I think I am. I don't know what will happen when I submit this to my dissertation chair and my methodologist, but it's entirely possible I may have to downgrade the dissertation simply to validate the instrument of surveying people for what integration type they intended and realized. I'm very concerned about that. I don't even know if I can do a dissertation on validating an instrument. It certainly needs to be done, but absent that, my whole dissertation is I have to redo it all. I have to come up with a new gap. I have to come up with a new everything. And I'm really hoping to avoid that. Saturday, I did some more reading, didn't get much done. Sunday, today, I reached out to my dissertation chair and asked if we could meet over the next 2 weeks. And I decided to drive on as if I were using a validated instrument and finish Chapter 3 as best I could. Turns out there are 14 sections of Chapter 3. I wrote section 3.9 on reliability today, so that's good. So I'm whatever it is, over halfway there, done with the section. And the rest of it looks fairly mild. I don't know. I previewed section 3.10, which is on data collection and management, and did as much research as I could on that. And then I actually wrote chapter 3.10 on data collection and management. And I thought I had 13 sections. I realized that I missed a section, so I added section to my to-do list on the next one, which will be data analysis procedures. I'm not sure how well I will do that, but I have 5 sections left. I've completed 9, I have 5 left, and I think they'll be fairly straightforward to get done. They're just on ethical considerations, limitations, and delimitations, summary. Those should be a little easier to get done. My plan was to get this thing completed and in the hands of my dissertation chair by the 18th, or sooner if possible. That's 2 weeks and 2 days, I think 2 weeks, 4 days from now. So I should be okay there. I actually think I'll be able to get the rest of this done this week, maybe with the inclusion of next weekend. Tomorrow, Labor Day, I'll spend much of the day working on it, punch out as many sections as I can. The sooner I can get it to my dissertation chair's hands, the better, because I want to get the feedback in order to finish this thing off by the end of this term. That's it for me. Like I said, the plan this week is to punch out as many of these as I can. I think the data analysis procedure is going to be the most difficult piece. I'll work on that and then work on whatever remaining sections I can. As always, like and subscribe. If you have any feedback, ask any questions, I'll be happy to answer them as best I can. Whoever it is and whenever it is, I hope you're having a wonderful week. Take care.